Hello viewers, so today we'll be discussing another health tip, and that is the impact of stress on your health. This could be your physical health, your emotional health, your mental health, but it definitely plays a role on how well you stay. Stress is something that is common to many of us. At some stage in life, we all have to go through difficult times, challenges that will strain us, and the way we balance the pressures of life is what is important. When you fail to balance the pressures of life, that is what we call stress. And it has an impact on our health. Reason being, when we are stressed, we produce what we call stress hormones, and these hormones sometimes cause different effects in our bodies, including reducing our immunity, including our failure to sleep, including loss of appetite. So you can start to see how stress is affecting the different systems of our body. If you're not able to eat right, definitely your immunity will be down. If your body is producing these stress hormones, it's not going to be able to produce other hormones that would enhance better functioning and better healing of our bodies. Commonly, you produce a substance called cortisol. And cortisol is very important in our bodies, but excesses of it is also not good. So if you are unwell, if you fall sick, and you're going through a stressful season, chances are your healing will be slower than is expected. If you are not sleeping, sleep is very important for growth, for healing, and for so many other processes in our bodies that we don't know. Even the process of getting things from your short term memory to your long term memory, this happens during sleep. So if you are stressed and you're, let's say, in school, if you're a student or an adult who is in school, chances are you're not going to perform to expectation because of the stress. You will not be able to also deliver at work, and this means also financially probably you are not well. So stress has so many ways it affects our bodies, including our own physical health, but also our emotional health, because you could get into depression, you might get anxiety, you might get other disorders that we cannot expound on today, and this will take a while to recover. If you are not eating well, you're not going to grow. You know, we say our cells are shed every day and we have to replenish them or to replace them. So if you're not eating the right diet because you have no appetite, absolutely, chances are even the healing process of your body is going to be slowed or even stopped. So stress is something that we need to work on. And how do we do this? Make sure that you share with somebody if you're going through a stressful condition. Do some exercise, do fun activities or hobbies that you have to get those feel good hormones into your bloodstream. Also, read a book and try and find solutions to overcome the pressures or the challenges that we face in life. Find ways to cope, find good ways to cope. Avoid taking substances like alcohol, smoking, intoxicants, because they will not help. They will actually cause more injury to the body. Another factor that might result from stress is some people actually engage in, for instance, binge eating as a way of coping with stress, which is a bad habit. And people tend to put on weight, and we've mentioned before that weight has been associated with so many other diseases, or excess weight or weight gain. So this is one of the things that we should look out for, that we should not fall back on bad habits like binge eating, like taking alcohol because we are stressed, like doing all these other dangerous things that we know, because they will hurt our body. It has been shown that for almost 65% of individuals at some stage in their life go through quite stressful situations, and finding ways daily that you can reduce the stress even by 30% has been shown to improve somebody's overall health. So find the practices that work for you. If it is taking aside time to actually gather your thoughts and plans and find solutions to overcome these challenges, well and good. If it is seeking help from a professional, if it is seeking help from family and friends, find something that you can do to actually fight this stress. If it is exercising, if it is going to the beach, if it is taking time to meditate and being mindful about the circumstances that you're in and thinking of creative ways that you can overcome, this will go a long way. So we can actually fight stress, we can reduce the disease burden, we can reduce the death rates that we're seeing simply by finding ways we can daily use to actually cut back on stress. So let's fight stress together. Let us reduce on disease burden and live a healthier life.